3 abducted Greenfield University students have been killed. 3 students of the Greenfield University in Kaduna State who were abducted by bandits on Tuesday night might have been killed by their abductors during the attack on the private university along the Kaduna-Abuja highway. A staff member of the school was also killed. The Kaduna State Commissioner for Internal Security and Home Affairs, Samuel Arowan, who confirmed the sad news, said the remains of the students were found on Friday in Kwanan Bature village, a place close to the university. He said their remains had been taken to a mortuary by the force commander, Operation Thunderstrike, Lieutenant Colonel M.H. Abdullahi, and him. However, the number of students kidnapped at the school is still unknown. Meanwhile, Governor Nasir El-Rufai has sent his condolences to the families of the deceased students. He condemned the killing of the 3 students, describing it as wickedness, inhumanity, and an outright desecration of human lives by vile entities. He also described the armed bandits as the worst of humankind, who must be hunted down for their atrocities. This is very much sad news, but things are still very much unknown, so there's not necessarily anything to say. However, we're going to pinpoint what Nasir El-Rufai said. Condolences, we're tired of them. No one cares. Who asked you? Nobody did. What is your plan? You said they must be hunted down, but are you saying that you've deployed, let's say, a team of, let's say, 30 policemen to search around the area for who might have done this? You haven't done that. Because again, your sorries, your condolences, we are tired, it's scripted. We know that's what you guys are obliged to do. Maybe you're following protocol. The fact is, what is your plan? Because you said they must be hunted down, but by who? Who are you going to deploy? Who are you giving orders to, chase after all this? The fact is, what should now happen? I don't know. It seems a bit harsh, but it's like, what should happen? Because now kids are getting kidnapped, and obviously it's getting very, very worse. Well, let's look at the reactions here. First person here says, gradually the Western education is becoming a crime in the North. It is quite pathetic and unfortunate. Youngsters like this let the government just waste their life. Very sad story to the families of the deceased. And during the Northern Governors meeting with Buhari, all I saw was smiles, as though they met a messiah with a solution. It is so, so sad. And I know that, okay, fine, we know that it is sad, but it's like, this is our country, guys. Like, we're all talking, but nothing is getting done. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else that, is good enough to be the next plan. It's just to be careful. I even think that if you can, I advise that you don't necessarily live or raise children in the North, if you can. But it's like, you've just got to be cautious. At the end of the day, situations like this make individuals, citizens of the country, very much selfish and take care of their own, as they should, because there are no other solutions. We provide ourselves with everything. We provide ourselves with water, with food, with everything. At this point, we're now being forced to provide ourselves with good security. Why? Because the government that is meant to do it for us is not doing it. And again, it is a cycle, because they've not been doing things for years in terms of giving us water, electricity. We make our own. It might be that if we do not hold them accountable or force the government to do their job, we might have to provide our own security. I mean, we are already doing that. We can look at ESN, look at Amotekun, and all that. We've started providing for ourselves when it comes to security. Very sad. Someone says, I know military threat is hovering around the state in search of kidnappers. Now I remember that soldiers are trained to kill innocent Biafran people seeking to have their own nation. Facts. Letting Nnamdi Kanu just breathe. The next thing, they'll send all the fighter jets to hover around all these southeast states, because apparently the southeast people were complaining that ESN were disturbing them. Please, doesn't make sense. But again, it's more like news like this sort of makes you feel hopeless. Yes, people are dying every day in the world. Absolutely, it's getting very bad. Death is inevitable, but I think that it can be inevitable, and we, especially with things that are within our control. So again, I think that it is too sad. It's just a solution of things at hand. So it's very much sad. Someone says, I pity them because they suffer what their leaders like Buhari and Pantami planted a long time ago. Well, RIP to them. It is sad. All we can say is RIP. Should not be the case. Killing in Nigeria is getting out of hand. May Almighty God give our leaders wisdom to end this security. Well, it's been 6 years. We are the ones that need to change things. Again, power is taken. Power is not given. And I'm not, again, for you to earn respect for yourself and your land is the basis of your freedom. And again, if we don't have our land back, we're not in control of our land. And I don't know. Someone here says the Holy Bible says everything. So the person that puts a picture under saying, if anyone, even your own family, suggests worshiping another god, kill them. Deuteronomy 13:6-10. If you find out a city worships a different god, destroy the city and kill all of its inhabitants, even the animals. Deuteronomy 13:12-15. Kill anyone with a different religion. Deuteronomy 17:2-7. Okay, I would take this with a pinch of salt. Please go and do your research. This is just somebody's opinion, and there's context to a lot of things. Okay, thou shalt not kill. Remember that. Someone says the North loves killing and terrorism so much. End the zoo now and save lives. The person then puts an emoji of a cow. A very accurate, factual depiction of the inhabitants that actually have, power and have class in the country, apparently. Someone says, Rufai, drop your pride and negotiate with them. I hope it is sarcastic, because I don't understand that. Somebody puts a picture of gunmen, Buhari, and a cow in one frame with blood on the ground. I mean, this is very, very symbolic. And at the top, it says One Nigeria. And what a perfect way to depict what is actually going on in the country as of now. Northerners and the APC government has refused to fight the bandits. I read on newspaper where Minister of Defense said it's wrong to kill bandits. It is clear the bandits were mercenaries they brought into the country to unleash mayhem. Actually, I did a news about how the Minister of Defense said the only option was to, eliminate bandits, and which was a bit scary, but yeah, it is what it is. So I don't know. It's getting worse by the day, and it seems like as if it's the future. It's the future generations, the young ones in school, bright minds, learning, that are getting the brunt of all this. And I guess you can say that because Boko Haram is, they're against Western education. That's what it is. But I think, and don't forget to like and subscribe.